Hi, this is Gloria Schur. I'm a Close to My Heart consultant, and I'm here to show you some cards that I made that are a special fold. I found this on Pinterest when someone sent an email with a Pinterest attachment, so I followed the lead and the link and went back several times and found this person who created a video for this card. Now, originally it's supposed to be just this base facing you, so it's just a piece. So I made mine 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 because that was a size that would fit in an envelope that I was familiar with. So basically the special fold is just in the middle of the base, and the next size is 4 by 5 1/4. So you just glue that onto that one, or whatever you want to use. And then this extra little piece, I'm going to show you how this fits together. This extra little piece then is it's a rectangle, and it is 4 3/4 by 5 3/4, and then you score it at 3 1/2, so it gives you this flap. So that's the card in itself. But because I wanted it to stand up, I went ahead and glued it on a regular 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card base, and then I figured I could write in the inside of it. So that's what I did with mine. But the person in the video, and I will give you the link and everything down below so you can look at hers. Hers was a different sizing. I just found this easier to use size that I was familiar with. And then this little piece in here of the designer paper, it is approximately a little over 2 by 4.5. So that's the extra piece, and this part that's sticking out is just happens to be the dies that I used on this card. Now, when I got this one done, I followed, I did like similar to hers, but I used different dies, which I have a post, and I'll try to remember to link these different cards that I made with this one. This was my first one, and again, it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. But let me show you the second one. Second one, I played around with it a little bit more, and it actually has a border on the top that's Crafter's Companion, and then the butterflies that match that border also, which is Crafter's Companion. And then I found some dies, or not dies, these were actually, well, they're dies, but they're on Cricut Design Space, and I just took these off of Close to My Heart has Cricut Art Philosophy and Cricut Artiste is the two I used for these different things. Now, the Thinking of You was words. Again, that's going to be on my post. And then, so basically it's the same exact thing, and you glue it on front of there, and I used the same thing on the inside that I used on this outside here. And it says, "May love and laughter light your days and warm your heart and home." That's one of my favorite sentiments I've ever seen from Close to My Heart, and I love it. And then again, I made this one a sapphire color for the base, and then just put white paper, white cardstock in there so I can write. So again, I made mine a little bit different so that I could open it and it would stand up. And then the third one I made, that one was for my sister Alice. This one's for Becky. She likes hearts. So I created her one with a heart border, and then it also has a heart circle, and then I put a circle behind it because it just didn't look very good. It was showing this through there, and it didn't look very good. And then I put lots of little hearts these came from this, and then these others I had in a little container. And these little hearts here were in a container. Now I kind of screwed up and got this sparkles somehow got on here, but so again, it's the same thing, same idea. And then I made this fern card, and it's double-sided. Close to My Heart's double-sided cardstock, so you can see it's darker out here and lighter in here. That's the way it is for all of our cardstock, which is really awesome. So that was the third card I made, Thinking of You. And now I tried to show this one, a video for this one a few minutes ago, but it was too complicated and kept falling apart because I had too many pieces. So basically, here's what I'm going to show you. It's very simple. Again, I took another border that I had from Crafter's Companion, put it on the top, glued it on the base card, which was the same thing, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I also glued in this piece here for the inside, which is which I should have put in white now that I think about it, but I still can write it in yellow. The other ones I put in white, but it is 4 by 5 1/4. So, and this one on front is 4 by 5 1/4 for this basic piece that goes on here. Now, the easiest way to do this is to you're basically making like 2 cards. So here's a miniature card, and again, this one's 5 3/4 by 4 3/4, and I cut dies. Well, actually, these were dies that I found from Crafter's Companion, so I just used them. Same sentiment. And then I found this one is also Crafter's Companion doily. I really wanted to use the doily. Originally, I was going to put something behind it, but I thought, well, it didn't look too bad because you can see some blue and some orange through there. But basically, so all you have to do now is glue this in the center. And I haven't decided how I'm decorating it. So on the other ones, I used hearts on this one, and I used butterflies on these other 2. But I don't know what I'm going to use on this one yet, so I haven't cut anything else out. So there, you put it together like that, and then you would decorate it with whatever you want to decorate it with. So that's how easy it is. And again, it's a basic card, but you're putting another piece that opens and has a sentiment inside. I just think it's a very cute little fold, and I'm in love with it. So this is 4 cards I've made off of it. I know that's insane, but you know, they're all different. And I think it's really cool to use all these different dies and find different things that will go with it. And you have to see what you're, just play around to see what will fit on it. So again, that's all my cards. And I will put the post down below for you to look at to see what sizing everything is. And notes down there for you. So thank you, and hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.